Alright, let's just make sure. It's still behind. Alright, let's just make sure. Oh my god, it's still behind. Oh, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We will live with it, I guess. Maybe there's a way I can, like, figure out the delay here. I think I've seen a setting for it. Come on. Alright, let's see now. Keyframe frequency. What the fuck is keyframe frequency? Fucking stupid fucking thing. Keyframe frequency. What the fuck is keyframe frequency? Fucking stupid fucking thing. Keyframe frequency. What the fuck is keyframe frequency? See. Fucking. Alright, let's see if we can. I hope I can get like some music on in here. Shit is wacky delayed. I have no idea what's going on between. Let me see if I can figure it out. OBS, that's the program I'm using. Stream delayed by several seconds. Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I can get some like fucking jams or something in here. Some background noise maybe. Lo-fi. I think I can. Let me see. Okay, Google. Is the lo-fi hip-hop radio live stream copyright free?
According to Reddit, the question was if they were copyright free. They are not. If they were copyright free, their music would be able to be used for any purpose without restriction.
Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Copyright free background music. There we go. 12 hours. That should work. That should work. I'm not gonna play it on my phone though. I'm just wanting to get it on the history here. Okay. Let's see here. Copy. Free. Shh. Gotta be careful of this. My earbuds. No copyright. Lo-fi beats. Sleep study. DMCA free. I'll do 12 hours instead of a live stream, because live stream on a live stream, that kind of buffers, doesn't it? Okay, okay. The delay is not that bad. The delay is not that bad. Oh, right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just get right into it. Let's see. I'm going to transition right into my, main screen. Can you hear that? Let me know. Can y'all hear the music? I hope you can hear the music. I think you can hear the music. Hold on. Yeah, he can hear the music. Yeah, you can hear the music. All right, let's go. We got it, guys. Fucking finally. Holy God. Fucking took forever. Shit. Okay, maybe XQC and Asmongold aren't that lazy after all. Never mind. All right. The plan, the itinerary for tonight's live stream. I have a list of things that I want to talk about. Let's see. What is it? Demon Slayer, Nokotan, so that's 4 things I want to talk about, discuss ad nauseum. And we are going to start with... I was going to start with Frieren, but I just got back from seeing Twisters. It is fresh in my mind, and I want to talk about it while it's fresh in my mind. So, I love the original movie, Twister. It's my favorite movie of all time. I have it on Blu-ray right here. Let's see. I have it on, like... where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ah! DVD. Original DVD with, like, the paper cover and all that. Like I had when I was a kid. VHS. And I don't even have a VHS player to play it. It's just a collector's item at that point. I also have... I think it was... It's Freddie Mercury. It's Genesis. Where is it? I know. The soundtrack. And I would love to get the instrumental soundtrack from Twister, because I love listening to that. I listen to it sometimes on Storm Chases. So, you can imagine... oh, my mic volume is loud on here. Let me turn that down a little bit on OBS. There we go. Maybe that's... Oh, yeah, that's a little bit better. So, imagine my surprise when a few years ago they announced that they're thinking about making a sequel to Twister. This was after Bill Paxton had passed away, and I think just before Philip Seymour Hoffman passed away. Philip Seymour Hoffman was in the original Twister. He was Dusty, the suck zone guy. And I was excited but hesitant at the idea, because that was when all these like reboots of old movies, this was like around the time when Jurassic World or whatever was becoming a big thing, and like Star Wars movie sequel trilogy was popping off. It was kind of already getting exaggerated with the sequels of classic stuff. Oh, in the Ghostbusters sequel too as well. I forgot about that. I think everyone forgot about the Ghostbusters sequel movie. I know I did. The one with the women, with the SNL chicks. I forgot their names. But yeah, it was around that time that was announced. I know there were rumblings like Helen Hunt was actually working on writing one, but they went with something different, and like news would trickle out every once in a while, be like, oh, this is happening, and oh, they're thinking about doing this, and and then Super Bowl, the trailer dropped. That was this year, February. The trailer dropped. I was hooked immediately. I was on the couch waiting for the commercial, waiting for the trailer. The trailer dropped, and I was immediately, I am going to see this movie in the theaters as God intended when it comes out. And sure as shit, fast forward to July 18th, it is out unofficially. Tomorrow is the official release date, but it came out a day early in a movie theater around here, and I watched it. And I watched it in theater. The theater I went to is not a chain. It is a local thing. It's created by two directors from around here. If you live in this area and you're watching, then you know I'm talking about The Last Picture House. I don't know who the directors are. I think they worked on A Quiet Place. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not real big into that kind of stuff. Either way, this is my first time going there, and it is a really nice facility. The theaters are clean, kind of small, but fun. I enjoyed my experience there via the theater. Now, some of the people there that were seeing the movie with me, but you can't really control that. There was some dude. I was in the back, the very back, so I had the best in the middle, best seat in the house, so I could see everything on the screen from the back. I don't have to crane my neck like this to see it. I don't have to be like this to see it, or like this to see it. I was just facing forward, watching the movie the whole time. Fantastic. I bought my pre-bought tickets, so I had a chance to get a good seat, and I'm glad I did. Note for the future. Some dude at the end of the row, though, during the movie, was on his phone, with the brightness up, and looking for something in the seat cushions with the flashlight on his phone. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? At the beginning of the movie, some kid, alright, I'm going to be spoiling this movie. If you have not seen Twisters, or, okay, maybe not. I won't spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. But there are some scenes at the beginning of the movie, and this kid, someone brought their kid to it, by the way, because fucking course they did, started crying. I'm like, oh god, don't let this happen the whole fucking movie. I swear to god, I have been waiting for this movie. I am the biggest Twister fan in the goddamn area. I've been waiting for this movie. Do not let some fucking crotch goblin ruin it. Luckily, he only went once, and then just shut up for the rest of the movie. Laugh when the funny parts were on, or when a joke was said, or whatever. Thank God. But there was some dude at the end of the aisle doing his fucking thing, and that pissed me off. And I wanted to say something after, but I think I missed him. I think he left by the time I left. Because I stayed to watch the whole, like, first credit scene. First credit roll where it's like all the images and shit. Because I wanted to see if there was any callback to the original. And there were callbacks to the original in this movie. I'm very happy to say that. Does it have the same energy going for it as Twister did? Kinda. A little. Like, you have good chaser group, bad chaser group. Main character has, like, a human barometer in both movies. One drives a Dodge Ram, one is a sciencey high-tech gadgets group. Hell, I'm gonna spoil this part. The group with, like, the white cars, I think it's in the movie it's called, like, Storm Par or something like that. That the main chick, Kate, joins up with in the beginning of the movie, has a dude who looks exactly like Jonas Miller from the first movie. How much more, hey, this is the bad guys can you get? Because Jonas was kind of the bad guy in the original. And I thought that was kind of funny. I seen him the first time, I had to be like, is that fucking Jonas Miller? Nah, it's some dude. I'm gonna call him Jonas Jr. though. So, the effects. I want to talk about the effects in this movie because they are fantastic. I personally think the effects from the first movie still hold up pretty well, but they're a little janky if you look close enough, especially on Blu-ray. You can really see kind of the jank of it. But I enjoyed it. The tornadoes in this movie look absolutely incredible, and they blow the tornadoes from the first movie out of the water. For sure. Now, I have some nitpicks as well. But these are like, if you're a meteorology nerd, nitpicks. First, the whole first sequence. One, they don't know how big, they see a big tornado and they're like, oh, it's an EF5. The first movie was very guilty of that. Every tornado, they were just like, oh, we got an EF1 out in that field. Oh, that big tornado at the end, that's an F5. Biggest tornado ever. Finger of God. In this one, they only do it once. At the beginning. Which is fair. Like, if you see a big tornado hurtling towards you, if you don't have the knowledge, you're just me like, oh, that's an F5. But also, to be fair, I think the first tornado was pretty I'd say convincingly based off of the 2013 Moore EF5 tornado. And that was a big one. That was a big boy. 2. It's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. The overpass scene. Oh, man, I remember when the first trailer came out, and all the meteorologists I follow on Twitter, all the weather nerds I follow on Twitter, they were thrashing this trailer for that scene alone. Now, in the movie, they actually do say, that's the worst possible idea. But, in that situation, you either stay in, because in the trailer you see the car getting, like, flung away. You don't want to stay in that car. You're going to die in that car, no matter what. Now, underpass is not a good idea either. But at that point, it's the lesser of two evils, right? I mean, honestly, what they should have done is just gotten to a low... There probably was a ditch there. Just get into the ditch. Like, head over your head, like, hands over your head, in the ditch, lay flat. It probably would have hurt them more, but might have survived. People die. It's a tornado movie. People die, alright? People die in tornadoes. It happens. Excuse me. What else? So, yeah, in that first scene. And also, there is some, like, small things that kind of get me as a meteorologist. Like, I do appreciate them actually using meteorological terminology pretty correctly in this one. Like, they use the term cape, shear, all that stuff. They use it well. You get to see the modern meteorology out in play in this movie, and I really appreciate that. Because in the first movie, at the time, that was pretty accurate to the meteorological field that existed in 1995, 1996. It is 2024 now. That is a very inaccurate movie now. We have data, we have predictive models, we have HRRR, we have GFS models. Like, I don't think CAPE was a big thing, like, idea back in '95. So you have this whole new dictionary of terminology in science to introduce in this movie, and they did a great job with that. The tornadoes, as I mentioned, look a lot more realistic than in Twister. I love Twister, and I love the tornadoes in Twister, but this one, the tornadoes look real. They look like real tornadoes that have been videotaped by storm chasers in the field recently. Like, I like the one that kind of looks kind of more like a dust devil. Like, there's one in the movie that kind of just starts spurting up. It doesn't look uniform. It just kind of looks all chaotic. The first tornado is rain wrapped, completely invisible to the naked eye, which is more common nowadays. You don't really get to see a photogenic tornado like you see in Twister. A lot, give or take, a lot of the tornadoes in this movie are pretty photogenic, which means they look really good on a photo, right? But they look a lot more real. You get what I'm saying? I think you get what I'm saying. Another thing. In the movie, there's the guy Tyler Owens, the tornado wrangler. And I really like his character. I like the idea of him being a combination of multiple people, obnoxious storm chasing YouTubers, which there are. I'm not saying like the people I'm going to name are those. It's like a combination of obnoxious YouTubers, Reed Timmer, Ryan Hall, and all, like, just social media as a whole combined to make this character. But he does evolve throughout the movie. He becomes a more kind of likable person throughout the movie. You start off, he's like, oh, he's the fucking hot shit, isn't he? But no, he becomes a better character at the end. His chasing rig, and his convoy, very reminiscent of the chaser convoy from Twister. I'm not gonna lie. Red Dodge Ram, the caravan with the fucking speakers on top. Dude in just a van. Like, it's very ragtag, but the Ram in this one, oh my god, that thing is awesome. I'd love to chase in that. Holy shit, that thing is so cool. But there's a nitpick with that I have with that. But it's kind of dumb. So, the idea of drilling down to stay put as a tornado comes up on you is nothing new. There are vehicles built specifically for the explicit purpose of driving into a tornado. They are done differently. In the movie, this guy has a Ram truck that is pretty high off the ground, and he has drills go in, and it brings the truck lower to the ground, right? That creates lift. You still have a gap under there, and that lift will lift the truck up. Now, granted, he doesn't go into an F5 tornado. That happens at the end. But the tornadoes he intercepts using that truck are pretty lower end tornadoes. I'd say probably EF1 rating, depending on damage indicators and stuff like that. So pretty tame, all things considered. But in an F5, let's say this dude probably wanted to, like, in an EF5 situation or even an EF4 situation, that thing is getting rolled. I'm sorry, it just is. It's not realistic, because there are real vehicles built for tornado intercepting, and let me show you what they look like. Let me bring up a picture here. I'm Googling it. Now, if you've seen Into the Storm, you know what I'm talking about. There is a vehicle similar to this concept in that movie. It's not done as well as real life does it, but yeah. So this is the Dominator 3. It is a vehicle created and engineered by Dr. Reed Timmer, very popular and influential storm chaser who uses this to collect data and intercept tornadoes. Now, you'll notice how it is built. It is built like a tank. This thing is, like I mentioned, built for the explicit purpose of intercepting tornadoes, driving into tornadoes, and getting data. What it does is, you'll notice the valences on the bottom. It has like these skirts that keeps it from having a gap that the wind can get under it and roll it. What it does is, it has airbags in like the suspension that like deflate, brings the vehicle down to the ground to create kind of a seal, and then it has spikes that shoot into the ground to keep the vehicle steady. And that basically makes it a hill instead of a vehicle. And the wind just kind of rolls over it instead of getting under it and causing lift. That's what took out Tim Samaras in Twist X during El Reno. Is because, if he was in the Dominator, no matter what, he would have been caught off guard. But his vehicle was not like the Dominator. If he was in the Dominator, he might have had a little bit better of a chance. I wouldn't say he would have survived, because like I said, the reason he was in that predicament in the first place is he was caught off guard. That was a very chaotic tornado back then. But the Dominator is a vehicle based on that property of securing itself to the ground inside of a tornado. Tyler Owen's vehicle in the movie, it just doesn't feel realistic. It just doesn't feel like something that could or should work. Maybe in lower end situations, I guarantee you, I'm betting in that universe there hasn't been an EF5 since 2013 as well. So he probably hasn't been able to get into a big tornado. So he probably hasn't figured out a way to do that. But who knows? I don't really know. It's a cool vehicle though. I'm not gonna lie. If I had the opportunity to chase a tornado in that, I fucking would. I know everyone else would. That shit is awesome. Now, speaking of the original movie, Dorothy. Dorothy is in the movie. Dorothy is the instrument pack created by Bill and Joe Harding to collect data on tornadoes in the effort of creating an early warning system. Dorothy is in Twisters at the beginning, used to collect data by sending the sensors into the air, and I think it is cool that they included it as post getting Dorothy to fly, because it has the aluminum fan blades that were implemented after the Wakita tornado in Twister, after Aunt Meg's house got destroyed, and they looked at her art and they were like, oh, I know how to make they know how to make Dorothy fly. My thing is, apparently it didn't work, because there are several times in this movie where they say tornadoes hit with no warning. Excuse me? So you're telling me the whole goal in the first movie to create a early warning system to help people from getting killed by tornadoes just didn't happen? Did they say the data was tainted because they drove it into the tornado instead of leaving it in a road for the tornado to pick up naturally? I don't know. That kind of irritated me. I was in the movie watching that and they said that. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? No, that's not right. Either way, there are some nitpicks, but overall, I enjoyed the hell out of the movie. There were moments that had me smiling ear to ear. And is it as good as the original? No, but it is pretty damn good. I'm going to rate Twisters a solid 8 out of 10. I recommend going to see it in the theater. In IMAX, I hear a lot of people saying IMAX, like a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, it is a fantastic movie. I love it. I'm glad it got made, and I'm glad that it lived up to the hype that I had for it. Another piece of media that lived up to the hype was an anime by the name of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Now, this is the anime that I wanted to review last month, but I did not have the motivation to do so. And we're doing it now. So, Frieren Beyond Journey's End is an anime about what happens after the end of the journey, of the hero's journey. So, you know, in isekais, right, they get isekai to like this fantasy world and they have to defeat the Demon King, and they get this ragtag group of people, and it lasts seasons on seasons on seasons on seasons on seasons on seasons on seasons, and then eventually they do it. Frieren takes place after that. That's why it's called Beyond Journey's End. So, like, you know, in Lord of the Rings, right? The third movie, Return of the King. It's like they destroy the ring and it ends. And then it keeps going and then it ends. And then it keeps going and then it ends. And then it keeps going and then it ends. And if you're watching the extended version, it keeps going and then it ends. And then it keeps going. You know, Lord of the Rings, right? You get a little taste of what happens after the end of the journey to destroy the One Ring. Frieren is like that, but it's just, you don't see the part where they're going to Mordor and they're getting, the hobbits are being taken to Isengard, and you're not seeing all that. You're just seeing what, like, Sam and Pippin and Merry and Frodo going back to the Shire and seeing that a slumlord took it over and they get to fight him and live out their lives, and Sam becomes mayor of Hobbiton, and Frodo goes on to the Greylands, and Bilbo dies in the faraway world along with the elves and shit, and you get to see what happens after and all that stuff. That's Frieren. But if like Gandalf decided, you know what, I'm gonna stay here, or if Legolas stayed and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on another adventure to find heaven. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love it though. It is such a fantastic anime. The animation is amazing on this anime. The first few episodes, man, fuck. Because the first few episodes take place like around the time shortly after like the main hero, he kicks the bucket. You find that out in episode 1. And Frieren is an elf. She lives for thousands upon thousands of years. And so does this dwarf guy. But there is a priest there, and the main hero, Himmel. And Himmel dies in the first episode of old age. And the priest guy, is getting up there. And he has this adopted child named Fern, the purple-haired one. And you see him pass away, and it's just so stark. It just... it hits a certain way, especially when you have lost someone that you deeply care for. And I fuck with it. I like that you see like how it goes on, like time passes. Like you see Fern grow up. You see Stark grow up. You see Frieren just stay the same, and getting stuck in fake chests and telling other demons to kill themselves. Like I said, the animation's fantastic. The intro song is done by Yaosabi, which is immediately a bop. All right, anything Yaosabi is a banger in my eyes. Idol, the G-Witch intro, I think for season 1. I think she's done a couple other intros. Frieren. It's just Oshinoko. Just bangers. Alright? That's good. Soundtrack's fantastic. Like I said, the visuals of this anime are just absolutely fucking killer. Holy shit. I forget what studio animated it. I'm gonna look that up right now. Sorry. I'm not prepared. This is off the cuff. I don't script. I don't script. Scripts are for bitches. Let's see. Frieren Studio. Madhouse. Yeah, that explains a lot. It was animated by Studio Madhouse, which is a fantastic studio. They make a lot of bangers as well. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And also, here's what's different about it. It's a long anime. It's already like up to 24 episodes. That's rare as shit. Seasonal anime nowadays are like 12 episodes if you're lucky. Fuck. 24 episodes? We eating fucking good. And season 2 has been confirmed, so we get to see the rest of their journey. And I'm so excited. I'm super excited. It's just a chill anime too. Yeah, there's fighting, but it's just a chill anime. It's a fucking beautiful anime. Holy shit, I love it. I don't think it's the greatest thing ever. I think there are a lot of better animes out there, for sure. For sure. Recency bias would say, would put it on top of my anime list, which I believe it still is. Because I seen a post on Twitter saying that it still is the top anime on my anime list, which is crazy, considering it seems like every seasonal, like, shocker is the top on my anime list. Like Oshinoko. I'm surprised Oshinoko Season 2 ain't up there. Which I have not started watching, by the way. I might. I don't know. But yeah, Frieren is a fantastic anime. I recommend you watch it. The dub is pretty good, but I hear a lot of people complain, but that's whatever. I am going to rate Frieren I'm going to rate it an 8.5. I'm going to rate it close to an, you know what, fuck it, 9 out of 10. I think it lives up to that hype, because I only heard about it through memes. Like people saying, oh, look at the funny face, she's doing the face. And it's like, I was like, okay, this elf chick's kind of hot. Yeah, I think Frieren's hot as shit, by the way. Oh man, but nah, it's I love it. I found out about it and I was like, decided to catch up with it. I caught up with it by the time, like right as the last episode was coming out. So we saw the last episode live as it was coming out. So yeah, it was fun. It was a fantastic anime. I love it. 9 out of 10 for Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Is there anything else I can say about it that I haven't said already? Animation, soundtrack, characters. Ooh, I haven't really talked about the characters. Frieren is an elf mage who is like 1,000 years old at the very, like, whenever they start the hero's journey. And she'll live on for thousands more years. Like, I would say in elf years, she's probably like, I don't know, 30. Hell, she might be fucking 20 in elf years. I don't know. But, I like her character. She's kind of goofy. She is serious when she needs to be serious. But she does have kind of a humorous side. She doesn't really understand people and emotions that well. And that's kind of the, big draw of it, right? You kind of want to see how she learns the people language of just emotion and, feeling and just vibe. There is also Fern. I kind of like Fern. I like her character. She is a student of Frieren. And she grows into becoming her own mage level, her own thing. There's like, I forgot her name, like some goddess chick who I don't like her. I don't like her design. I'm trying to think of what her name is. Like, no, not that. Not that either. Yeah, shucks. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up here. Characters. It's like the goddess chick. Yeah, like I said, I suck at remembering characters' names and stuff like that. Fujimoto's. Oh, I'm just seeing the chat. I haven't been paying attention. I've just been rambling. Is Fujimoto's look back movie only available in select? Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot that's even a thing. I don't even know if that's in America yet. Fuck. If that comes out, I'm so gonna be watching that. I love to look back. Oh, it's this chick, Siri. I don't like her design. It's just her. She just looks homeless. I mean, I'm sure it's maybe doing something. Pause! We don't do that here! No, yeah, I'm not. She just kind of looks off. She just kind of gives me this bitch vibe, right? Not a fan. Then there's, like, some of the side characters, like Ubel. Ubel is the GOAT. Ubel, the green-haired one. You know who I'm talking about. This one. Yeah, Ubel. Yeah. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. And I like all the characters. I like her because she has like this. I can't really. Is she a bad guy? I don't know. Is she a good guy? I don't know. I have the manga past where it ends here. I think the manga or the anime ends in volume 9. I think. Because I have the manga right here. I'm looking. I think it ends volume 9. Either ends, like, the anime ends even volume 8. I'm not sure off the top of my head. But, yeah. Fantastic anime, 8 out of 10. Or 9 out of 10. Fuck me. Don't do that. Pause! Again! Alright. What next? What else do I want to talk about? Okay. So, this isn't a review, but I want to talk about Demon Slayer. That last episode was cold as fuck. That last episode was cold as fuck, alright? So, for those who don't know, Season 4, I believe, is probably the last season of the anime. I'm not sure. I've heard people say, like, when the second to last episode came out, like, hard to believe that by the time the series is over, like, this is the last day of the series. Like, the last, like, everything that happens between now and the full-on end of the climax of the climax fight of the series, it happens in the next 24 hours in the anime. Like, no way! That's crazy! That sounds awesome. I'm so looking forward to it. But yeah, the finale, I'm shocked. 6 episodes? Come on. Come on. 6 episodes? That's bullshit. When people were saying, oh, the Hashira training arc, like, I was thinking, okay, we're gonna get some episodes with Tanjiro training with some fucking Hashira, alright? I was thinking, like, okay, we're gonna see him, like a few episodes with the prayer guy, a few episodes with the snake guy, a few episodes with the angry guy, and, like, I was thinking, okay, sick, yes, give me that. No, it's 6 episodes. He trains in 5. Not even. Like 4 episodes. You gotta be kidding me. Like, I get, this is just like, this is the build-up to the big stuff, right? That's what the trilogy is. The movie trilogy that's coming is the Infinite Castle arc. Where it's like the big fight. The big baddie fight. And I'm looking forward to seeing the movies. Based on the gap between Season 1 and Mugen Train, which was the first movie, we're probably not going to be seeing much of anything for a couple of years. I'm sorry. 2 years, at most. Demon Slayer fans, welcome to waiting for your movie to come out. Join me. I am a veteran of this. Gundam Hathaway, Gundam Hathaway's Flash, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, Madoka Magica, Walpurgis Nocturne Rising. I am a veteran of waiting for these movies. Oh, and Look Back too. How could I forget Look Back? But that's out. I could probably go on a cam site and watch it if I wanted to. I don't know. Is it a full? Is Look Back a feature-length movie? I would love to find out. I heard that they're gonna be doing a Goodbye Eri movie. That's gonna be cinema. That's gonna be absolute cinema. Look Back movie. Let's see. Look Back movie will be screened in only in select theaters in the U.S. Here's answering your question, Mr. Phillip. Oh, excuse me. Why is there a picture of Pimp Reagan? Okay. Six weeks can go by fast. It felt like a week later. It was like. So it's only like 10 minutes over an hour? That makes sense, because Look Back is pretty short. And it's a one-off by Tatsuki Fujimoto. God, I hope it gets. I just want it. Look, you can release in theaters. If there's a nearby theater that's doing it, I'll try to see it. But fuck, I mean, like, I hope it finds its way to digital somehow. Like, it gets a digital release. Like, cause, like, you know, everything finds its way, right? Like, I remember when, Thus Spoke, Kishibe Rohan came out, right? And it was, like, a Japanese exclusive, but you could find it on these sites, right? On this, you know, on the sites, right? I got a certain hat to wear when I go on these sites, real quick. Yeah. Gotta get the pirate hat, you know? Gotta get the, straw hat going for, when we take to the 7 seas of the internet. Let's see, is it 8? Let's see, look up AMC Theaters. Look back. Showtimes near me. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't even think that it's probably even released in the US yet. Because it doesn't it take a little bit of time for it to release in the States? Oh, fuck off. Deleted. Alright. I'm gonna guess probably later this year. I'm gonna guess probably AMC Theaters. I'm gonna guess select AMC Theaters. Probably not here, because we don't have AMC here. We only have the Cinemark, the Moline Theater that opened back up, and then the Last Picture House. And I don't think the Last Picture House is gonna show up. Maybe. I may be wrong. I doubt it, but you know. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. But yeah, anyway, what was I was talking about Demon Slayer. Yeah, I am looking forward to the trilogy. I don't know, Philip. I think you might just have to wait until it finds its way on the one of them sites, you know, where you click on it and you try to click play and it pops up with certain ads. But that's why we take to the 7 seas. I guarantee you, considering how popular Chainsaw Man is, it is going to end up on Crunchyroll or Netflix or something. So you're just gonna have to wait. I think that's your best bet. You're just gonna have to wait. It's pretty normal for most anime films. Holy shit, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably going to wait. Depending on how local it releases. Like if I have to drive 45 minutes, I don't know if Iowa City has an AMC or whatever. Then maybe. But if I have to drive 2 hours to like Chicago or Des Moines, sorry Tatsuki Fujimoto, I'm gonna wait to see it online on 9 Anime. I'm gonna wear my Monkey D. Luffy hat while I do it. This thing is I just seen it pop up on the fucking live stream. I fucking look dumb. Oh well. Nah, I look baller. I look like I'm gonna be the king of the pirates. Get Reddit off my screen. Get it off my screen. Oh. But yeah, Demon Slayer, the recent season, I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the other seasons, like Swordsmith Village, or hell, even the Entertainment District and Mugen Train, or Season 1. I think it is definitely the weakest of the seasons of Demon Slayer. Why do you prefer Davenport to Moline? I don't know. Every time I've only been to Moline like a couple times. Back when it was open the first time. It just felt dingy. It just felt really dingy and crowded. And I just didn't like it. Davenport, all they did was improve and improve and improve. Like they went from the regular seats to the recliners and the leather seats and all that good stuff. They like kept up with the times. They're keeping up with the times, getting better and better and better and better. And the Moline one was just stagnant. It felt like it was a theater from the early 2000s, which it fucking is. I hope that whoever owns it now, because I know someone bought it and it's back open, improved it. Like put leather seats in or something. Maybe sell booze. I don't know. That's what I think Davenport sells booze. The one in Davenport does. I know Last Picture House does. That's like the whole thing. But yeah, if I want to go see a movie, I'm gonna go to the Cinemark over in Davenport. I don't know. It's a little bit more of a drive, but I feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck, a more comfortable movie watching experience. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I'm taking this off now. I heard Crunchyroll's going into controversy by turning. Yeah, they turned off the comments because there was like one anime that had like a gay couple or something. It was like a boys love anime, which is really popular. Like boys love anime, like I think is Yuri anime is very popular with the women because duh, like Yuri on Ice and shit. But now all of a sudden people are like woke DI woke gay woke gay woke gay. I'm like, thing for decades, and now y'all got a problem with it? Get out of here. Honestly, I didn't really find anything good from it. Like, comments are cool to see people's thoughts, but like, is it really necessary? Honestly, now raising subscription prices, yeah, kind of irritating. I mean, I pay for Crunchyroll. I pirate anime, but I also pay for Crunchyroll because it's convenient, because I watch it on my PlayStation 4. So, and scrolling the internet is very inconvenient, especially if you're scrolling the pirate anime sites and have ads popping up and pop-ups and shit. So it's more convenient to do Crunchyroll on the PlayStation 4, on the PlayRizzy 4, than it is pirate. Now, if I'm just on my computer, on my laptop, like when I go on vacation, you bet your fucking ass I'm gonna be pirating some fucking anime. God damn! I'm gonna be pirating the shit out of that anime on vacation. But, like, you know, is what it is. Alright. Speaking of new anime, it's time to talk about my dear friend Nokotan. Oh man. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this anime. So if you know me, I love comedy anime. I love Pop Team Epic. I love Nichijou. I love Azumanga Daioh. I love Gintama. I love Kaguya-sama Love is War. That shit, all of it. Peak. My dear friend Nokotan is a combination of all of those. And I could tell you that from the trailer. Now, my experience with my dear friend Nokotan starts with the first trailer, right? Everyone was talking about it like, oh, this is an interesting anime. This is a pretty cool idea for an anime. And then they released the second trailer. I kind of forget about it. They released the second trailer, I'm like, oh, that's pretty sick. And then I think shortly after that, they release an hour-long video of the main character chick that isn't a deer dancing in front of a deer, and it's just the same lyric over and over again. So yes, I memorized it. Yes, I know it by heart. Shika naka noko noko koshtantan. Shika naka noko noko koshtantan. And you know what? With all due respect, their fucking marketing department, they need a raise. They need to be fucking, like... They need the Employee of the Year plaque. I don't like them consuming Funimation and 9anime becoming a monopoly. Yeah, they are. It is a monopoly. It is a monopoly. They're doing the shit that Warner, Discovery, AT&T, HBO Max, whatever is doing. Don't worry. Yeah. Dark times. I remember there used to be... I remember just like 3 years ago, there was Funimation, there was Crunchyroll, there was... Oh, there was this yellow one. I think it was like Hex or something like that. Vex or something. That my friend Ethan, God rest his soul, he told me about. And it had like some anime on it. I had the ability to not have to go to like 5 different streaming services to watch something. Like, if I wanted to watch Gundam UC, right? I could watch Gundam 0078 on... It was Verve on Verve. Zeta Gundam on Crunchyroll. Double Zeta Gundam on fucking Funimation. Char's Counterattack. Somewhere you can find it. You'll have to pirate it. Gundam Unicorn on maybe on Netflix. What comes after that? Gundam Unicorn. And don't even get me started on like the OVAs. Oh, 8th MS Team, War in the Pocket, like 2 of the best Gundam animated pieces in the entire franchise. You can't find them on Crunchyroll or Funimation or Verve. You have to go to the high seas to find those. But it's well worth it. You should do that. Go watch 8th MS Team and War in the Pocket. Absolute, like, peak UC Gundam, for sure. G Gundam, like, now Crunchyroll does have, like, most of the Gundam stuff. I think. Could be wrong, but it has, like, good chunk of the Gundam stuff. Even the alternate universes, like, especially Seed. That new movie out now. Seed, that's pretty popular. 000, Wing, G Gundam, Turn A. You can't really... I don't think you can find Turn A on Crunchyroll. It was on YouTube for a little bit. That's why I like GundamInfo.com on YouTube. They release, like, some of the Gundam series in full on YouTube for free. That's how I watched Turn A. That's how I watched Zeta. Yeah. They release that on YouTube sometimes. Hell, they just released the 3 original compilation movies for Mobile Suit Gundam 0079, which is pretty sick. But yeah, back to my dear friend Nokotan. It's so good. It is so fucking good. I love it. So goofy, so silly. The animation, for some reason, is like over the top good. The music, the soundtrack, like just like most of the soundtrack is just based on a dude saying Shika, Shika. I'm like, fucking hell. They play into the deer aspect. They really do. I like it. I'm not gonna give it a rating. It's too early. But I'll tell you this. I really enjoy it. Oh yeah, let me talk about that because that actually relates to Shikanaka Noko Noko Koshtantan. I hate how I can say that without even stumbling now. Fuck me. It turns out on Crunchyroll they used AI supposedly to generate the subtitles for Shikanaka Noko Noko Koshtantan, which is very disappointing because I was looking forward to watching it on Crunchyroll. But lucky me, a YouTube channel actually released it, but it wasn't available in America. So I had to use a VPN to get on to Australia, which is a country that it released in, and I watched on YouTube with fantastic subtitles. Get wrecked, Crunchyroll. And I also watched episode 2 on a pirating site on 4anime. So yeah, I'm not supporting Crunchyroll on that. I mean, when Oshi no Ko came out, I watched it entirely on pirated websites because I didn't have High Dive. I had High Dive for a very little time, and that was mainly because I heard that they had Azumanga Daioh on it, and I've been dying to watch Azumanga Daioh, and I'm like, you know what, fine, I'll watch it. And then I got off of it before Oshi no Ko came out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get back on there. Why would I do that? I already have enough fucking apps for anime. But yeah, I really like My Dear Friend Nokotan. That's the English name, by the way. But I like saying Shika Noko 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 Koshtantan. It rolls off the tongue. Shit. But yeah, it's too early to rate it. I do plan on reviewing it when it finishes up its 12 episode first round. I'm sure probably in a year or two, like half a year of season 2 will come out, or core 2 or whatever comes out. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. There's also one more thing I want to talk about. Chainsaw Man. Fucking what is going on in Chainsaw Man? So if you don't know, I'm reading the manga. I am up to date to the T. I am literally I am to a point where I'm reading the chapters as they come out in English. Well, chapter 168, I think it was. It was chapter 167. Chapter 167 of Chainsaw Man. We gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. Chapter 167 of Chainsaw Man by Tatsuki Fujimoto. Starring Denji and, what's her fucking name? Isn't it Asa? I forgot her name. I forgot the name of the chick in part 2 of Chainsaw Man. Is it Asa? I think it's Asa. I'm pretty sure it's Asa. I'll Google it real quick. I'm bad at remembering names. Guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Asa. My Hero Academia. I have not been keeping up with it, but I do hear it is coming to an end here soon, I believe. What do you think about My Hero Academia ending soon? End of an era? End of an era? Man, all the I haven't really read My Hero Academia. I haven't caught up with it. You know what? How about this? When My Hero Academia ends, when the anime catches up to the end, I will watch it and I will review it in full. I will watch the entirety of My Hero Academia once it comes to an end. The chapter 171, the fight's already over before it began. Yeah. Oh no! No, bro. Can't believe it. Yeah, it is. Dog, Denji is just not fucking winning in this right now. This shit, by the way, I believe is happening within the span of a day in Chainsaw Man time. So, spoilers for Chainsaw Man. gets revived, gets sexually assaulted, sees his little sister head on a sushi conveyor belt, and then kills the dude who did it. Like, fuck, and is about to go fucking postal on the devil, on public safety. It's gonna be so good. I'm so ready. Now, my question is this the start of the end of part 2? And, ergo, is Tatsuki Fujimoto gonna do a part 3? Is this the end, or is it just 2 parts? The first part, second part. Part 1, part 2. And if he is only doing, is this the start of the climax? Who knows? I personally think we still have a little ways to go. We still got some stuff to talk about. But here's my conspiracy theory. That's not Nadia's head. It's not. Nadia had a mole under her eye. The head didn't. I think it's fake. But then again, it's Tatsuki Fujimoto we're talking about. He might have just forgot the mole. And it might actually be. I feel so bad for Denji, man. Dude needs... He needs a hug. He needs a fucking... He doesn't need a hug. He needs therapy! He needs therapy! I hope he kills all his haters and people who have caused him distress. For power. For Aki. For my... Not really Makima. But mainly, most importantly, for Meowie. For Meowie. Oh yeah, check this out. So cute. I try to follow the story of Chainsaw Man as closely as I can. I read the manga. I'm caught up. But man, he just keeps throwing curveballs, man. Trying to hit one down in center field like Nick Castellanos on a day where something important happened. I'm glad nothing of true importance has happened in the world lately. It's been pretty calm. Sarcasm. I think Nadia is not dead. Yeah, exactly! That's what I'm saying! It's guaranteed. Yeah! The public safety, they're bums! They're fans, they're bums! They're 69 gods! We got Kendrick on them. Certified public safety, certified pedophiles. Yeah, they're bums though. 100%. I am. Yeah, part 3 is good. Part 2 has destroyed me. I cannot. Part 1 fucked me up. The end of part 1 fucked me up. Part 2 continued to fuck me up and has completely just busted me. Part 3, oh my god, what is he gonna do in part 3? Denji's been tortured enough. What is he gonna do? Fucking just send him into eternal hell like some fucking I have no mouth but I must scream? He's just gonna be like a fucking walking goo blob just rolling around underneath an AI world named Am. But it's Am but Makima. Oh man. Yeah, where is Kishibe? Where is he? He's just letting this happen. He out getting smokes. He out getting some Newports and fucking 2% milk or something. Yeah, absolutely crazy. But yeah, My Hero Academia is coming to an end. I think, if I recall, I think Boruto's coming to an end. God, I hope so. I don't know. Demon Slayer has already ended. Fucking Komi Can't Communicate's coming to an end. Nagatoro's coming to an end. Call of the Night ended recently, which I'm very excited to read through the whole thing of that. Fucking, what's left? God, I think they even announced Oshi no Ko's coming to an end. What the hell's going on? All the good shit's coming to an end. One Piece too! It's finally reaching an end. One Piece. The never-ending series is finally reaching an end, I believe. It's starting to. I think they're getting there. There's still a couple hundred chapters left, though. A couple hundred. Maybe 1,000. It's never gonna end. One Piece is never gonna end. They're never gonna find it. The One Piece is real, but they're never gonna find it. It's gonna go on so long, it gets to a point where the version of One Piece they're remaking as like a Dragon Ball Z Kai thing, the One Piece, is going to need its own Dragon Ball Z Kai. You're gonna have to call it the One Piece Kai instead of just the One Piece, because now we got One Piece, the One Piece. They're gonna need to make a third one that's an even more abridged version that doesn't arc every episode. So fucking East Blue Saga, 3 episodes. Water 7, give it an episode. It's just gonna be 12 episodes when they fucking do 5. Episode 6. It's just fat. It's just like the most interesting parts. So like episode 1 is just Luffy gets his fruit. They meet Usopp. They meet fucking Nami, Sanji, Zoro. Episode 2, they go into the Grand Line, and then they go. It's just Alabasta. And then they defeat Sir Crocodile. The next episode is fucking Skypiea. Fucking it just bop, 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 bop. Constant. No, I think One Piece is gonna end soon. I really do. I think they're closing in on it. I think it's Oda, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking what's his name? Whatever his name is. Oda is getting there. He's building towards it. I heard that like some big shit happens in Egghead that like reveals like a lot of lore. I don't know anything about it. I know nothing about current One Piece except Baller, right? Fucking love the introduction. It's like, this is Gear 5. And he's like, Gum Gum no! Gear Fist! I love it. I'm waiting. I've watched the anime. I have not watched it though. But last year on vacation, I put One Piece on as white noise. I love One Piece, right? I love it. It's a fantastic story. The world building in it is incredible. I'm reading the manga. I'll watch that. Live action One Piece. I'm watching that too. I'm looking forward to seeing season 2 of live action One Piece. Alabasta. They're gonna do Alabasta in season 2. I'm so excited. Gonna see Sir Crocodile. Gonna be fucking wicked. But yeah, One Piece is fantastic. I love it, but fucking goddamn. I think it's now at 105, 106 volumes. I think it might even be more in Japanese. Sheesh. Also, I'm still waiting for JoJo Stone Ocean, or not JoJo. That already came out. That is already finished. It is on Netflix, and I watched all of it, and I thought it was fantastic. I hated how they released it. I'm still waiting for JoJo Steel Ball Run. Give me JoJo Steel Ball Run. I want to see Gyro Zeppeli. Give me him in anime. I want to hear the Pizza Mozzarella song in anime. It's going to be awesome. All right. I believe I've talked about everything I want to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is everything I want to talk about. Hour 30. Hour 21. According to my little thing here. Fuck. But let's talk about let's talk about some live action stuff I've been watching. I watched the live action Avatar. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest. I liked the live action Avatar Last Airbender. I liked it. I thought it was good. I think people just hating. It doesn't need to be its own. It's its own thing. Live action One Piece is not One Piece. It is live action One Piece. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit more grounded. It's fucking live action One Piece. You cannot stretch your fucking limbs to Kingdom Come in real life. I wish you could. That'd be fucking awesome. So, of course, the live action Avatar is going to be a bit more grounded and realistic. No one can bend fire. That's not real. I think they did a fantastic job, personally. Some of it was a little weird. I noticed some of the CGI stuff kind of looked a little off. I've heard the story. The actual creators of Avatar originally signed on, but then they parted ways because of creative differences. Blah 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 blah. Look, I think we can all agree it is 100% better than the Shyamalan one. At least they pronounced the names right. And also, I know there's like some new Avatar movie coming soon. I'm looking forward to it. Sounds like it's gonna be good. Alright, what have I been watching? Oh yeah, we watched the Lord of the Rings movies. Those are pretty good. Extended edition, of course. Fantastic. I'm watching House, currently. Fucking love House. House is God. Alright, House is goated. Was watching a little bit of Monk, fell off of that. But, Monk's pretty good. Let's see. I like Zuko character and Ozai. I like the changes they made for Zuko and Ozai. I really do. Look, I get the whole thing about but in the show, in the original, like, you didn't see Fire Lord Ozai until like a certain point. That only works for an animated show. 2, if you're gonna have him be a vital part of the show starting almost immediately, like up front, you're gonna need to show him. And Zuko's character, I like too. I like the changes they made for him. They made him a little more chill. Like, he's still Zuko. He's still season 1 Zuko, right? Where he's still like mainly wanting to capture the Avatar to restore his honor. But like, you can start to see them immediately lay the seeds for the future, you know? Because in this show, you see like Zuko alone and like his whole character change. It's like, it's iconic. And Zuko's crew too. I really enjoyed it. I liked the live action stuff. I like some of the changes they made. I like some of the changes they made. I like how you get to see like what happens the first time Sozin's comet comes by. I like the implied nature of how Aang left and then all of a sudden this happened. Cause like, look, let's be real here in the anime, or not in the anime, in the show. I can't call it anime. In the show, in the original show, he leaves. He's gone for how many days? Nobody knows. That shit it could have been day 1, Aang leaves. Day 2, fucked off, gone, wiped out. Who knows? Like, and like like you can say, oh, the fucking Comet Festival is convenient. Shut up. But like, I like the idea of Aang disappearing one day and then like the next day, oh shit, fucking wiped off the earth. Because, like, there's no way that... I just like it. I like the changes. I like it. I like it. I'm not going to let anyone tell me otherwise. People can have their own opinion. Exactly. Like in the show, yeah, in the original show, he was manipulative. But in this one, you can see it a little more better, right? And I fuck with it. I fuck with it hard. I fuck with it heavy. Alright. I think that's enough talking from me. It has been a long day. I am pretty worn out. It is getting very hot in this room because I have a window slightly open, but my blinds are down. My door is closed. I'm sweating my ass off. So I'm going to call it a night. I will make this public, as it will be count as an upload. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble. So, what can you take from this? Watch Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Watch Twisters. Watch Nokotan. Yeah. Drake is a pedophile. Biden is old. We're fucked as a country. We're so down. We're so doomed. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Alright.